Welcome back, guys. What's up? So, I have a tale of bravery to tell you. A tale of bravery, indeed. I do need to do one thing though. I gotta clean my lens. So, everybody, cover your ears. Mute your live right now. Mute it. There. All right, and 1 second. All right, there we go. So, we'll wait till more people get in. But as I said, I have a tale of bravery for you to tell you guys tonight. The epic adventure that was today for somebody in this household. And I've clickbaited you all with the title. Not the title, but the thumbnail. It's just the first thumbnail. I just recently used that picture and thought, Doug Drexler and me and Sylvia pointing at you guys could be funny. So let's see how many people that draws in. Paul Hitchcock Bloom first. Fleetpaw second. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. Anyway, didn't do a live at 4, and I apologize for that, guys. There's something going on today, which I'll tell you all about in a minute. But yeah, how is everybody? Gary, Kyle, hi Cap, Fleetpaw $2. Never fear, Fleetpaw's here. He's playing bingo tonight, I guess. Olam Drab. Wow, I'm here kind of at the start. Literally, it's only been on for 2 minutes, and I haven't really said anything yet. So welcome back. You're probably going to hear some snoring. What a shock. What a twist. All right? I know. Gary Cal is just chilling, making dinner. Indeed. Oh, look at that. Dan is here. Henchman 37. Evening. Good evening, Dan. How's it going, sir? Glad you could make it. Fleetpaw just finished eating dinner, actually. Nice. Timing couldn't be perfect. Are you at home, Fleetpaw, or are you on the road? If you're on the road, get off. There's cars on there. You might get hit. But, Geraldine, hey, the snoring is another. Yes, it is. Hey, everyone. Thanks, Captain. I'm glad you're here. Fleetpaw, how's Lola's procedure go? Well, see, you ruined it. That's it went well. So, yeah, I'm going to actually show you guys, I mean, not that everybody wants to see it, but the size of her goddamn, where the fuck? The size of her her stone that she had removed, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, but Lola had a procedure today. She was at the vet all day. She had surgery. She had a bladder stone removed. And so I'm kind of babysitting her, making sure she's okay. And she's still drugged up pretty good. And yeah. So here's my little girl. When she got back, she had a little Band-Aid on her leg. So she's not feeling the best. But she should be back to normal soon, so there she is. So yeah, she had quite a day, this little one, but it was all worth it because you know why? Because she got herself, well, first of all, they love her at the vets, I gotta say. And as a result, she got a little certificate of bravery presented to Lola on February 6th, 2024. She did really good today. Oh, I didn't show you the size of the goddamn bladder stone. This is insanity. Look at the size of this goddamn bladder stone. That's the vet's hand, and that's the lid of like a sample container. It was huge. I should have put a warning there. Graphic warning. I don't know. But yeah, my God, man. So she's had that probably for a while. We don't know. But it was definitely causing her some discomfort the past month or so. And anyway, it's out now, and hopefully she'll be feeling better. Fleet Paw's at home. Okay. Hope her speedy recovery. Yes, indeed. Fleet Paw, sorry I ruined it. I know you mentioned it last live. I know. But I just started this live off before you probably even got here saying I have an epic tale of adventure, but I'll wait for people to get here. It's fine. Geraldine, want to donate blood, but my vein didn't cooperate. Hope your girl gets better fast. Poor baby. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. And sorry they couldn't find your vein. Henchman, I'm glad it went well. Lola is a little sweetheart. She is. Everybody's like, Jesus, holy cow. Now that, thanks. Now that I already forgot to eat all day. Oh, good Lord, poor thing. Holy shit, that is as big around as a quarter and about 6/4 thick. It's about accurate, yeah. Yeah. And she's not a big dog. Like, she's a little overweight, but she's not a big dog. She's smaller than Precious. So, yeah. They found a vein and exploded it. Oh no, not exploding. Exploding's no good. So anyway, yeah, I figured I'd hop on and do a live. She's kind of zonked out over here with the other two pups. And it's just going to be one of those nights. Got to carry her up and down the stairs right now. And yeah, it's one of those things. Fleet Paw, oh, I hate when they blow the vein, Geraldine, it sucks. Unless it's the main vein. The main drain vein, then they can blow it all they want. Take from that what you will. Just giving you guys another bingo square. You know that. Olam Drab, I hope the doggies do well. There goes the meatballs motion tonight, though. I'm really sorry. I didn't even think of that. Oh. My apologies. Gary Kyle, I have a question about a model when you get a minute. I got a minute now. Ask me here and I can maybe help you with it. Geraldine Carstensen, sexual innuendo. Check. Hey, I meant the main vein in the arm or like the neck. I don't know what you're thinking of. Jesus, you people are disgusting. No wonder you tune in to watch me. Or God 6, just got home from treasure hunting, picked up Ferengi Rules of Acquisition, Klingon Dictionary, and found TNG postcards book. Unfortunately, was missing one postcard. Wonder which it was, but great find. Well, I have the postcard book. Maybe I could show you which one it was. Where? Oh, there it is. Is it this one? Is this the postcard book? War God 6. If it is, we can go through and you can tell me which one you're missing. Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia's in the chat. I can hear Lola. LOL. Of course you can. Yep, Fleetpot, Sylvia in the chat. Check. Depends which bingo cards you're using, or if you're using all of them. But yes. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Kisses. But yeah. She's pretty zonked out right now, actually. It's been an interesting evening with her, for sure. So, War God 6. Let me know if this is the postcard book you're talking about. We'll find out what your missing postcard is. Gary Kyle, I have an Enterprise refit model from the 90s, secondhand. Somebody started the model with glued pieces. Anyway, to deglue and repaired hard to describe without picture. And repair. Gary, you can always send me pictures to my, you can always DM me on Facebook. I'll take a look. It depends what kind of glue they used. It depends how long it's been and whether it actually needs it. You can probably maybe just get away with some sanding and stuff. I don't know. I'd have to see. the Admiral is in the house. I mean, on the ship. Take cover. And Sylvia's like, I love you too and good night. Mwah. Fleetpaw, see, that's one I can't control and cause to happen. I can manipulate the game, but not the Admiral. Exactly. War God 6. Yes, it's after Chief Miles and before Ambassador Key. Okay, so after Miles. Oh, before Kalar. So here's Miles O'Brien. There's Kalar. Now, which one's in between them? It's Q. Q is in between the two of them. You're missing Q, my dude. But that's okay. He just snapped his fingers and winked out of your postcard book. See, I'm here to help everybody. Whether you need a problem with help with the model, whether you need to find out what postcard was missing from the postcard book you acquired while treasure hunting, Captain Foley's your man, your one-stop shop to answer all your questions and also be entertained, maybe, or bored, or put you to sleep. This is a good insomnia cure. Watching me, probably. I don't know. Moving on. Let me put this back. All right. Yeah, no problem, Gary. Just shoot me a message. I can look at it now for you while I'm on the live stream and talk until you hear or whatever. So, says now if I did that as a simple ensign, then you'd come along and kick me into the brig. War God 6. Oh, so no loss. I don't care about Q, laughing at. Oh, there you go. Then you're fine. Fleetpaw, I wouldn't kick you to the brig for cheating at bingo. No, because then everybody would be in the brig. Y'all a bunch of degenerates. Let's see. Can I smatter it? Let's see. Oh, Eric's not here. I messaged him. He messaged me earlier. He wanted me to tell him if I was going live. So I messaged him before the live saying I'm going live, and he's not here. So they're shitting on Eric. Check that one off. So I'm really looking forward to the spring. It's really nice weather these last few days, and it's sunny out, and the roads are dry. And I'm like, I'd like to drive the Camaro. Ding! There's another one. How many more can I check off here for you guys? I don't have the card in front of me, so I'm not gonna. There you go. Got some free ones. Oh, right now he says that. Peter the Caco, I'm following you more on your personal channel than Trekyards now. Cool. Well, I'm still on Trekyards on the regular, so but thank you. I'm trying to grow the personal channel. It's going very well. subscribers are going up. My views are going up. Like my income from it's going up. So I really appreciate everybody that's joining me on this channel. Speaking of this, tomorrow is a really interesting video, but the Wednesday after that, I don't know if Dan Ben's here, but he inspired me to do that shelf by shelf, where I actually go through the library and show you guys everything that's on the shelf, but at a shelf at a time. Episode 1 of that is a week from tomorrow, so check it out. I realized that the camera I used when I was editing it it's a little dark. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not as bright as this. I need to upgrade my camera or use this to film them from now on, and I will do that. And so yeah, I started on this bookshelf behind you, the Star Trek bookshelf, and got the top shelf and the dregs, the stuff that doesn't have a home, that's just sitting on the floor right now. So that's episode 1 of Shelf by Shelf. Chapter 1, where no man has gone before, I called it. So hopefully you guys like that video. That will be an ongoing series, and I eventually will get everything covered in this library shelf by shelf. That's the whole point and purpose of the series. So, and it's actually really good, I thought. There's a lot of really interesting stuff up there, plus things that are signed, and then there's the stories that go behind how they got signed or where or who. It's pretty awesome, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So Canon. Gary Kyle, I'll probably do it on the weekend. I don't have Facebook on my phone. Oh, no problem. Kill Fleetpaw. I never kill Fleetpaw. Fleetpaw says, that's got to be Grievous doing that, Geraldine. Tell us about Mustangs. The P-51 is an amazing, amazing piece of machinery. The P-51 Mustangs in World War II were the bomb. They're my favorite warplane, actually. Them and the P-40. There you go. I've talked about Mustangs. Man, that wouldn't be good. Who runs the ship if everyone is in the brig? It's a conspiracy. Henchman 37 says, ooh, that sounds fun. It is. It was. The first episode I'm really impressed with. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but, and then it's just going to get easier as I get there's a double bonus, because as I'm going through each shelf, I can dust everything. So it's kind of killing a couple birds with one stone, if you will. So yeah, and some of these shelves are pretty small. Like that one, that would be one shelf. Sure, it's not like the length of a bookcase or anything, but it's one shelf. There's quite a bit of stuff there. It'll be interesting to talk about. So that'll be a shorter episode. So each one's going to be a chapter. We'll see how long the book is at the end of the chapter after I do all the shelves in here. And I want you guys to watch, and I want you to comment and let me know if there's anything that you want me to do specific videos on, based on what you see in those videos. Because that being said, there's like 7 links in the description of the first video, because I've already done reviews on some of the stuff. So I just linked all the relative reviews down in the comment section, or the description, I mean. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Geraldine says, well, dang. Where's Grievous? Not here. Can't do mods bickering either, because I'm the only one here. Trekyards should be a mod, but I can't make him a mod, and he'd have to join the mod channel, and I don't know if he could handle that. So, you know. I should make Henchman 37 a mod, too. I know Dan. Would he want to be a mod? I don't know. Probably not, so. War God 6, thank you. Was not expecting it to be so conveniently located. Hey, you know, this is just the way it works. I'm like, I have a Star Trek postcard book. I wonder if it's the same one. Where is it? Is it? No, I was getting discouraged because, like, oh, it's right there. It's actually one shelf lower than I thought it was. Trek or not, I am here. And I'm just kidding. General Grievous, did someone take my name in vain? Oh, General Grievous is here. He's not a mod on this channel, though, even though I wish he could be. Fleet Pod, trying to get back, trying to get you to threaten to kill me in roleplay, Grievous. Paul Hitchcock, nah, just commented that you're shorter than we expected. General Grievous, roleplay, at least buy me dinner first. Yeah, that's great. Sorry, I laughed at the wrong time there. Ah, Swift, Swift Paw, Swift Paw Fleet back. I want you in robot maid clothes, General Grievous. Oh my good God. My favorite warplane is the K plus W C-35 and C-36. No idea what that is. Trek or not, handle it. I open doors all day, man. Handles are my thing. He jiggles his handle all the time, from what I hear. General Grievous, that's oddly specific, like you've thought about it for a long time, Fleetpaw. And Fleetpaw, it was just the first idea that popped into my head, Grievous. Uh-huh. Well, I just got to open the curtains here. Hold on a second. That's kind of shitty. Should probably move that up a tad. That's the way it goes. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that's right, I can't. It's already where it's supposed to be, and I can't move any further. Oh, well, here we go. Open this side instead. Now they're both open, but the other side's kind of fucked, and I don't know why. Hey. Hey, get over there, you little shithead. Yeah, that's better. All right, there we go. Hi. I talk to myself sometimes. Didn't know if you know, but you know now. I mean, oh, let's go see what these are. The C-36. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Not my cup of tea, but hey, much better warplanes than that, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? So who thought Doug Drexler was going to be here based on the thumbnail? Well, this went south. Hey, when doesn't it go south? Fleetpaw, what kind of... They kind of frown on people jiggling their handles in public all day, though. You're surprised, Geraldine? Right? You come here for that. Fleetpaw, oh yeah. Trek or not, I do mean door handle. I do mean door handles. Gary Kyle, my favorite plane is a fictional plane, but I like the Sea Duck. Nice. Charlie, back to warplanes. General Grievous, you got me, Cap. I know. Even though you're a general, fake general, I still outrank you. You know it's true. You know for a fact it's true. There we go. Paul Hitchcock, yeah, you got me. Dang clickbait. Right? I don't know. Like I said, I actually used that picture for the first episode of my Shelf by Shelf series. That picture's in there somewhere for a particular reason. And I thought, you know what? It was just one of the most recent ones in my camera feed. And I thought, you know what? Doug Drexler pointing, Sylvia pointing. I'm not pointing. I'm just laughing like an idiot. Like, so, but yeah, I thought that'd be a funny thumbnail. I might replace it later. I don't know. 27 people here, though, as a result. Ha! They're all disappointed, probably. I mean, Doug could be around the corner. He could have come to visit, and he could be waiting out in the hallway. You don't know. He could come in any second and come sit beside me. You know. But anyway, I'll have to wait and see. Anyways, 27 people here, 21 likes. That's awesome. But hit that like button, guys. Let's get those likes up a little bit higher if possible. And if anybody wants to super chat, please feel free. I would really appreciate it. And it does help the channel. So Fleet Paw's already super chatted. Who's gonna top his super chat? No one. That's fine. Peter the Caco, did you end up picking up the PS5 VR? Bruh, I got that like day fucking one. Yes. I've played many VR games on this channel and Trekyards on it. So yes. Yes. I haven't got the new Apple, whatever the fuck it is, Apple eyeglass or Apple glass or whatever it is. Looks cool, but it's not really for me. Can't wear glasses when you're wearing it, which is fucking stupid. I can wear glasses with my PSVR, so I don't know why I can't use it with. I wear glasses with other VR systems and anyway, whatever. No, yeah. So I have the PSVR too. Yes, I do. Fleet, did you wait? Did you pull a panic pecker and clickbait us? Sure. All the title is says it's time for alive, and that's 100% true. Your expectations, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what you guys are coming in here looking for. Paul Hitchcock. The C deck was based off of a Conwing L16. Nice. 142 and the C36 were made at and of the C5090 unit. Yeah, I don't. Thank you. Geraldine says, well, you did have the Admiral, so there's that. Well, she was here for a brief moment. Yeah, she might be downstairs talking to Doug right now, waiting for their cue to come up. You never know. Bandit says the Sea Duck, LOL, tailspin. Life is... Oh, it's DuckTales. I'm helping you bingo people out. Okay, now I need to hear the tailspin song because let's see. Not as good as DuckTales. Oh, tailspin. You can then with another tailspin. Oh, okay, that's it. Gotcha. Yep. Tailspin. Yep. I was thinking, yeah, anyway, who cares what I was thinking? Nobody gives a shit. All right. Bandit says, was Tailspin based on Tales of the Golden Monkey, but with the Jungle Book characters? Haha, probably. SC Scout Guy, Stuart, did you watch any Space Above and Beyond? I did. I watched the first 2 episodes, which was the pilot, and well, it's listed as 1 episode because it's like an hour and 36 minutes. Anyway, I watched that and episode 3 as well. So I watched 2 or 3 episodes of it last night, yes. And I like it. I'm digging it. I hate that it's giving me Starship Troopers vibes. That's really worrisome. I like the characters. I like the actors, except for one. I don't like the guy that plays West, the main character. He doesn't have the gravitas. He's a whiny little bitch, and he looks like he's 12. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking casting him. He's not good in that role. And I'm only on episode 3. Maybe he gets better. I don't know. I've been told by somebody that likes the show, he might get a little bit better. Yes, I did watch some, and I'm going to watch more tonight. Like I said, I like the idea, I like the premise. I'm enjoying it so far. It can only get better, right? I heard it had some growing pains in the first couple episodes, so I'm not too concerned yet. So I did like the drill sergeant in episode 1 and 2 as well. I cannot believe they got him in to do that, but that is awesome. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm just really bummed now that I know there's only 1 season and it ends on a massive cliffhanger, which there's no resolution to. Those are my thoughts right off the hop. Resurgence playthrough. Thank you, Flipa. I thought you were still using VR4. I still do use that sometimes because a lot of the games haven't been ported over to PlayStation 5, like lots of them, like Bridge Crew and things like that. So I still use it occasionally. And the thing I like about the PlayStation VR for the PlayStation 4 is that while I'm in VR, I can still see your messages when I'm live streaming. When I'm in VR for the PS5, I can't see your messages, which sucks. But yeah, I've played The Seventh Guest, I've played Ghostbusters, I've played. Um, wow, really? I played a bunch of other VR games. I just can't think of them offhand for some reason. But yes. And Geraldine, yes, that's why I did that. So you could get another bingo square. General Grievous, I'm just a cybernetic robot. I have no shit to give, even if I wanted to. Bandit, only watched Tailspin because the girls in 10th grade seemed to like it, lol. And the Pirates of Darkwater. Nice. SC Scout Guy, lol. I have been asking Stuart to watch Space Above and Beyond for 6 years now, and he finally did. Indeed. I didn't know it was for free with AI upscaling and remastering on YouTube. So once I found that out, I thought I'd check it out last night. Peter Lukaku, $5. Have you ever sat in a kit replica or original? That's on my bucket list. I absolutely have. I've sat in one of the, not one of the original cars, but one of the replicas that was at London Comic Con. And the one I sat in, David Hasselhoff had signed the passenger side, like above the glove box. And I got a picture of me. It's on here somewhere. I could probably try to find it, but it would take me forever because I have so many pictures. But yes, I have. Bandit, Thundar the Barbarian could use a serious approach. Animated reboot. Yes, a lot of shows could. What's the one I was just thinking of the other day? I mean, Thundercats is already done. One He-Man's done a few actually. Why can't I think of it? I want a live-action Thundercats movie. First of all, that'd be awesome. But yes, you're right. Paul Hitchcock, did you ever watch the cartoon Exo Squad? Similar vibe to Space Above and Beyond. I've seen a few episodes of Exo Squad, but never really got into it. Bandit, forget Kit. I want Goliath replica. Fleetpaw, do you realize I've been here on staff nearly 6 years now? Holy fuck. LOL. 6 years? You get the fuck out of town. And I've still never met you. That says a lot about you, man. How many Wonderfests have you missed? Just saying. Les disappoint. Bandit says Thundercats 2011 was pretty gold. Netflix should resurrect that. Yeah, it was good. Gary Kyle, Deep Space Nine with AI upscaling looks so good. We need that as fans. It's a bummer. See, Fleetpaw says March 2018 is how long he's been here. But you say 2018, I think that's 2 years ago. Then holy fuck me, it's 6 years ago. Bruh. Don't do that shit. That's depressing. Man. The sadness fills my soul. I feel so old now. 28 people watching, 25 likes. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 30 likes if you haven't hit it already. Bandit says Gennady Tartakovsky is working on new Symbiotic Titan. That was a cool series too. I haven't heard of Gennady Tartakovsky or Symbiotic Titan, so I don't know what any of that is. There it says 2017, but been watching longer. Creeper. Paul Hitchcock, supposedly Deep Space Nine and Voyager remasters are coming. He did Dexter's Lab. Yeah, that show was stupid too. I don't know. Cartoons just got stupid at some point. Peter the Caco, $10. What's your thoughts on the live action Joe movies? I watched them all recently. Channing is a good Duke. I never liked them. They were never G.I. Joe enough for me. The last one kind of scratched a few itches, but honestly, they're kind of shit, aren't they? They're just, let's have a G.I. Joe team and have them all dress in black, because that's how the G.I. Joes were. No, man, the G.I. Joes were like vibrant, colorful. They were all different. They all had different characteristics. Let's also put them in exosuits so that they're fucking super soldiers. What the fuck? Fuck, just fucking step off. I'm sorry, but no, 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 no. If you're gonna recreate an '80s cartoon, make it like a fucking '80s cartoon. I'm sorry. I need to go back and watch those. Actually, I've been thinking about that for a while now, since I got this The Art of GI Joe book that I reviewed, and I didn't mind. Like, there's certain aspects from everyone I don't mind, right? And there's hope on the horizon for it because of the way that a certain movie recently ended with that thing at the end. But let's just it doesn't feel like G.I. Joe. It feels like generic whatever, right? Generic Hollywood shit. So I like Channing Tatum, whatever the fuck his name is, Potato Totter. I don't know. My name is Jeff. That guy. I like him just fine in pretty much all of his movie roles. But yeah. Fleet Paw says, well, to be fair, they canceled 2 or 3 of them, and I was coming last year only to get fucked out of it like 6 weeks before. Oh, 6 weeks is a long time. You could have unfucked yourself. I'm just saying. And they only canceled one of them. Unfortunately, when they did come back in 2021, I couldn't cross the border yet because the COVID restrictions. So I missed 2 years, but they only canceled one. So don't give me that bullshit excuse. Bandit says I probably misspelled his name. Fleet Pa, I think he likes the Titan remake, the A-Team remake, though. Me? I actually kind of like the A-Team movie, yes. Gary Kyle, well, let's not bring up the crossover with Transformers, okay? What are you talking about? Lieutenant Commander Raymond Anders going to see Blazing Saddles at Northwest Arkansas Theater Friday night. Great funny movie. Hell yes it is. Would never be made today, unfortunately. But you enjoy yourself. That is awesome. Bandit says saw a little of the first G.I. Joe movie. Hated that a bunch. Hated that a bunch of movies had to have the Iron Man power suit. Yes, exactly. Annoying like Silver Samurai in the 2013 Wolverine movie. He's a mutant, not a power suit. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Some cartoons and comic series really should stay as animated, but that's just me. Live action just doesn't always work. The other way around, it does, though. Disagree, 100%. Totally disagree with you on that. Everything can work in live action if it's done properly. I'm just saying. SC Scout Guy, Stuart, do you remember a cartoon from the early 80s called The Littles? They had little people living in the wall. It drove me crazy for weeks trying to remember the name of that show and the theme. Yes, I do remember that show. I can't say I watched it a lot, but yes, I know I can picture exactly what you're talking about. I can see the Littles like screen, like the title screen. And yeah, I don't remember the theme song though. Gary Kyle, oops, that was bad timing. Oh, why not mention it? That's a great way to end that film. I thought that was great. I just wish that when they showed what they showed, that I would have seen like a Sky Striker or like, you know, instead of the shit that was down there. Again, it's all just generic fucking, yeah. Fleet Paw, Channing Tatum, aka Magic Mike. Yes. Gestrel says, "Hey Cap, what's new? Not too much. What's new with you? How you doing?" Bandit, the Littles, LOL. I like that episode where they found the ancient Little civilization. Fleet Paw, well, I'm coming this year, so there. Uh huh. Yeah, you say that now. Whatever. I don't believe you. Trek or not, if you had to pick a favorite item against all your physical media, films, TV, games, what would it be? Trek or not, you've been here long enough not to ask me that shit. I have no idea. Sylvia would be my answer. Sylvia. I would pick Sylvia. You can't ask that. There's so much cool stuff. Like I can't. No, I refuse to answer that. Gestro, Lower Decks live action crossover totally worked. Hell yeah. Gary Kyle, the newest Transformers movies had GI Joe crossover at the end. I'm aware. That's what I was referring to, but I didn't want to say it in case it was spoilers for anybody. Rise of the Beasts, man, the way that ended, I loved it. Thought it was great. Bandit, they have to fuck everything up for some reason, like the live action Voltron movie based in Mexico. Huh? Will the Lions have a bunch of gang graffiti on? What the fuck are you talking about? When have they made a live action Voltron movie? And is it the Lions or is it the vehicles? Because there's only one Voltron, and it ain't the vehicles. SC Scout guy, he was trying hard not to spell that for all of us who have not seen it yet. Yes, I was. Oh, a Sky Striker video. Thank you, Fleetpaw. War God 6, the 1988 cartoon The Smoggies. Yeah, I used to watch The Smoggies. Bandit, the Transformers Beasts live action movie was so dumb. They can just stop with the garbage. I saw it in theater, fell asleep. Watched it at home with Sylvia and loved it. Had some issues, for sure, but way better than the previous installments of Transformers. And looking forward to the next one, which is called Transformers. Is it 1? I think it's Transformers 1. It's a prequel that happens on Cybertron. And it's about the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron, who were best friends, almost like brothers, and what sparked the Civil War and caused the creation of the factions, the Decepticons and the Autobots. It's going to be great. No humans. We don't need fucking humans in our Transformers movies. So, nah. Rise of the Beast was good. Trek or not, I mean, just amongst your movies and games only. Again, I can't answer that. Why are you asking me that? You've been here long enough to know that it's not kosher to ask me what's your favorite of this, especially when it's so broad. Out of all your movies, games, which is your favorite? If you can only keep one, it's like, what? There's no way to answer that. There's literally no way to answer that. Bandit said concept art for the live action Voltron movie after the first Transformers movie came out. It was just that word. Yeah. Sure. I haven't heard of the Voltron movie or seen concept art from it, so. And yes, we know who Toby Keith is, Don Don. He passed away at 63, I think, from cancer. SC Scout Guy, a live action Silverhawks would be pretty cool. I never really got into Silverhawks, so I don't care. He shared my music videos. Fleet Pie, I love you. He shared 2 music videos that I spent forever on. See, okay, those music videos, those Optimus Prime music videos that he shared there, those were years in the making. I've had that itch in my brain listening to that song since before I met Sylvia. And when she first met me, I was like, I love this song. And she's like, yeah, I love this song too. And it's like, okay, but I can picture like Optimus Prime and like Autobots doing stuff to like I want to make a music video. At the time, I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't know how to use video editing software or anything. So what she does that year for Christmas, she's such a sweetheart. She buys me Corel Video Studio, an editing program, and I'm like, thanks. Now I got to learn this. She goes, I want you to make a music video. It's like, okay, cool. Then I started making YouTube videos. Then we started Trekyards. And then 9 years later, 9 years and a bit later, I was sitting at home one afternoon and I'm like, I gotta make that video. Actually, I wasn't at home. Me and Sylvia were on our way to a Christmas thing and the song came on and I'm like, I can just picture what I want to do in my head now. And I'm like, I have editing skills now. Cool. I'll have to do this soon. And then literally a week later, I was sitting at home bored one day and I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And so I did it in an afternoon, whipped them both up. And then when Sylvia was done work, I'm like, sit down. I want to show you something. I finally did it. And she's like, what? And we watched them and she's like, oh my God, that is amazing. And now that itch in my brain for doing that is satiated. So I hear the song now and all I do is I picture my video. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. So that was a long time coming. And a very, excuse me, unnecessary story, I'm sure. Bandit, yeah. Good songs and some annoying ones too. Yeah, I enjoy a few Toby Keith songs. Not super many, but a few. Yeah. Wow, the sneeze made me tired. That's weird. But yeah. Raymond Anders, how about a live action Hong Kong Phooey? No. Gary Kyle, what flavor do you like to vape on? Many different kinds. I like intense mint. I like gummy bear. I like grape. I like green apple. I like pink lemon, which is pink lemonade. I like peach. I'm always mixing it up. Gestro, Exo Squad was the shit. Totally forgot that series. Glad someone mentioned it. SC Scout Guy, Exo Squad, and Robotech were both awesome. Bandit, they never showed Silverhawks around here, but we had Thundercats and Tiger Sharks. Fleetpaw knows you better than yourself. Don says, I love the Exo Squad. General Grievous, you were like Howard Stark in Iron Man 2. I'm sadly limited by the technology of my time. Not just my knowledge, but yes. Henchman 37. Both videos came out awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Fleetpaw. Thank you, Henchman. I mean, Dan. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Gorgonzola, we only need one crossover and we need it now. Star Trek Voyager. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. What? Salut. Let's have a party. What are we what is happening right now? Gorgonzola. We only need one crossover and we need it now. Star Trek Voyager, Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares. Featuring Neelix. Fleetpaw says, I wouldn't say that. Peter Lukaku, he still manages to surprise me often. I keep everyone on their toes, don't you know? I'm glad you said that, Fleetpaw. That means a lot to me. That I keep you on your toes and surprise you. I like that. Good. That's the way it should be. You should never be that predictable. SC Scout Guy, LOL, a Toby Keith song about red Solo cups. It was super popular. No. I like the song, I'm not as good as I once was. How's that go? Got a few years on me now, but there was a time back in my prime when I could really let it. I forget how it goes exactly, but it's one of my this song's on my MP3 player. I love it, and yeah, it's about getting old, and it's about your body. Your body can't deal it, but your pride won't let it go, kind of thing. It's great. It's a good song. Um, Bandit. Uh, Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs would make a pretty good live action movie with the CGI technology and a serious sci fi action approach to it. There's a cartoon that I'd love to see as live action that's Megas XL. Is it XLS? It's a robot with a car for a head and like a bigger guy that wears like Hawaiian shirt and blonde hair and another guy. I always forget the name of the show. I think it's Megas XL something. Um, I loved that show. Megas XLR. Fuck yeah, General Grievous knows what's going on. Peter the Caco, where's Doug? In LA, in his house, probably. Megas XLR, yeah. It was a cool show. Just making sure Lola's still alive. She did good today. She's had a hard, rough day. So Doug is knocking the bottom out of the patty mayonnaise right now. Gestrel, every man over 40 loves that song, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Yes, it's a fucking great song, and I can totally relate to it. And even where he calls his buddy Dave, his best friend from school, "Hey Dave, I need some help with this fight." Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. There's another one of it I really like too, but I cannot remember it. I can't remember the name of it. Anywho, looks like Don might have checked out my Power Rangers video, or my Power Rangers. Oh my god, never done a Power Ranger video, and I never will. Looks like Don checked out my Transformers video and commented on them. So thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Bandit says, "Where is Trekyards, the animated series, animated by Filmation?" That'd be awesome. I'd love to see a Trekyards animated version. That'd be great. Gary Kyle, there was a rumor of a Mask live action movie. Yeah, I've heard those rumors. That would be cool as well. Mobile Armored Strike Command. Gorgonzola, please do not ruin my childhood TV memories. Bandit, Beer for My Horses is a great morning song to get you jazzed up for work. Yeah, I've heard that one. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Um, I'll have to see if I can remember. I don't know. Fleet Paw Swiftback, a lot of good Toby Keith songs. How did it go? I probably know the title. How did it go? I probably know it. I can't remember. That's the thing. I can't even remember how it goes. I can picture part of the music video. I think there's a music video where he's on a football field dancing with some cheerleaders. I think that's that video. But I think it's obviously in front of a green screen kind of thing. Like it's not sure. Peter the Caco, $5. The first time you saw the NX Enterprise design for Enterprise show, what was your first thought or instinct? I didn't like it. I really didn't. Enterprise did so many things that just annoyed the shit out of me. I was like, all right, they're doing a prequel to Star Trek. This is cool. I forget how old I was at the time, but I was talking to my older brothers about it, and we didn't know how it was going to go because there was no Enterprise prior to Kirk's, right? So it was like, what the fuck? Then we saw that, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, it should have been a Daedalus class. And then we talked to Doug, and he's like, yeah, we wanted to do a Daedalus class, but the producers didn't want that, and da 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 da. It's like, yeah, for fuck. There's so many things in Enterprise that broke canon, Hail Kaon, that I really wasn't the biggest fan of the show. And when season 3 happened, and they're like, the Zindi, I'm like, for fuck off. You guys got the Gorn, you got the Tholians, you got the Interstellar Concordium, you got a whole bunch of other races that already exist that you could pull in, but no, you make up new ones. I'm fucking out. I'm done. Didn't watch all season 3. Came back in season 4 because it's like, holy shit, now they're doing things that are trying to fix those mistakes. And also, I thought from the beginning of Enterprise, well, the reason this is happening, because this Enterprise never existed, because it's not on the wall of the Enterprise D, is because what they're going to do is tie in this temporal Cold War thing. And it turns out that this timeline wasn't meant to be like this, and they're going to fix it, or they're going to explain it at some point. And you get Daniels coming on board, and it's like, fuck yeah, Daniels is here. Time agent, we're going to get an answer. The mystery man, the future guy, he's going to explain something. It's going to tie in and make sense. No, 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 not at all. Yeah. Gary Cal, I grew up with rock and metal. Me too. I didn't grow up with. Well, I shouldn't say that. My mom liked to listen to country. I only learned about these Toby Keith songs 2-3 years ago. Sylvia's like, I heard a song I think you'd really like, and I'm like, oh yeah, and it was not as, but I'm as good once as ever was. I forget the name of the song. Anyway, and I'm like, I fucking love that. That's great. And so I listened to a few more that she suggested, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a miss. And then there's like 2 or 3 that I like of his, and so yeah. Bandit, no Power Rangers. Thank you. Haha. Power Rangers are stupid. But that's just me. I was a little too old for Power Rangers when they became a thing. So, SC Scout Guy, Starcom, the U.S. Space Force was an awesome '80s cartoon that would be cool as a live-action show. Bandit, no cheating using the internet. Which mask vehicle was never made into a toy, and why? I have no idea. No idea. Paul Hitchcock. I've never done a Power Rangers video, and I never will. I can never forgive them for the rest. SC Scout Guy. That is How Do You Like Me Now, Stuart. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Fleet Pa. Yep, SC Scout Guy. Beat me to it. How Do You Like Me Now? Gary Kyle. And before judging me, I'm also an 80s and 90s kid, and now a sad 40-year-old kid. Hello. I'm a 49-year-old kid, so. Bandit should have been a Daedalus by Toby Archer. Fleet Paw Swiftback, how do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy standing here today. I couldn't make you love me. You think you always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? Yeah, okay, so that is the other song. How do you like me now? Yes, that is the other song. I still can't get the fucking tune, even from your lyrics. Okay, this is bugging me. I'm going to have to look that up. Hold on. I like that you got it from my description, though. That's the one. I like that one too. How do you like me now? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. How do you like me now? Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. um, hold on, I just gotta send a quick message. All right. Jesus. All right. So I'm back now. Sorry about that. Had a detour there. All right. I think the song is How Do You Like Me Now? Yes. Bandit. The Borg episode of Enterprise was ridiculous. They had all those scans that must have been mandatory information for any command staff of a starship. Yeah. Peter Lukaku, $5. Thank you so much, Peter Lukaku. You are amazing. Apparently, the recent G.I. Joe movie, Snake Eyes, was really good. Yet to see it. Lots of motorbikes. I watched that on a flight to Vancouver. No, I watched that on a flight to Denver. My apologies. Watched that on a flight to Denver, and I remember almost nothing about it. So I don't know. I need to watch it again. But I recently, like a week ago, heard someone say how shit it was when they were talking about it was a YouTube video talking about G.I. Joe and how we don't need another live action prequel on how Snake Eyes or how Snake Eyes came to be. It's like, okay. So apparently he didn't like it, but I mean that means nothing. It's one of those YouTubers that is like, who gives a shit what you think because you're an idiot. But still, um, yeah, I kind of was on my radar like a week ago, thinking I need to watch all the GI Joe movies and Snake Eyes again. Yep. Bandit, the Porsche submarine mask one because the pilot was a girl. Oh, well, there you go. Gary Kyle, yeah, but T'Pol was hot, and that NX Enterprise, yum, loved it when saw it. Sure, I never really grew to like the NX-01 design. I still don't really love it. Even the refit, it's just kind of like, that's okay. Doug did what he could with what the producers wanted, so it's fine. Eric Martin says, how's Lola? There's Eric. It's about fucking time. Jesus Christ. She's all right. She's alive. She'll be fine. Gorgonzola, thing NX-01 is missing is in 1701D and E observation lounge was less of a deal than missing in the pictures on the 1701 recreation deck in TMP. Exactly. It never existed, so. And it is a big deal in the Enterprise D as well because they had the cutter, they had the aircraft carrier, they had the shuttle. Why not the most important fucking ship in Starfleet history, the one that. What? And also the namesake of the ship they're on, and also the first Federation Warp 5 ship, and also the captain who signed the charter to bring Starfleet into existence, or the Federation into existence. Pretty fucking important ship to leave off the fucking list of enterprises on your wall. So no explanation. Well, the Federation didn't exist then, so it wasn't a Federation vessel. That's why it's not. Okay, so the shuttle and the aircraft carrier and the cutter, they were all fucking Federation ships? No. That's not how that works. You get people with that explanation. Well, that's why it's not on the wall. No, that's not why it's not on the wall. It's not on the wall because it never fucking existed. How's that? Take that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Jesus Christ. It's exhausting being me. Paul Hitchcock. Toys. Toys is making a toy. Ramen Toys is making a toy of that mass vehicle. It's off-brand, but it's the vehicle. Cool. Fleetpaw says, Eric is here. About time you showed up. I know, right? Bandit, Denver, Colorado. The NX refit should have been introduced in the Xindi arc. Yes, or right after. It should have been at least season 4. General Grievous, rant alarm. Rant alarm. Rant alarm. Gary Cal. Thanks. Oh, thanks for that. Needed a laugh. Indeed, I'm here to please. Helped everybody tonight. Bandit. I hated the last stupid 2016 JJ film, the NX, whatever it was, a ship before the NX-01. That made no sense. 2016 JJ movie. The NX whatever. Oh, you're talking the Franklin? Well, the Franklin wasn't. It was a War 4 ship. It wasn't. But yeah, I know what you're saying there. It was still the best of the JJ films. Beyond. At least they tried to make it make sense and tie it into, NX era. See, I'm firmly convinced that the whole NX Archer thing is all in the Kelvin timeline. It's not in Prime. It's not in our Prime Star Trek. I'm sorry, but it's in Discovery, and well, Discovery's not either. Discovery's the Discoverse, so it's in one of those, Anyway, whatever. Think what you want to think. Do your headcanon thing. I don't give a shit. I know where what I'm thinking in my head. Fuck, I can't even talk. I'm so upset. Anyhow. It's good. It's all good. I'm just gonna, yep. So anyway, Paul Hitchcock says the way I heard the Snake Eyes origin movie described was that it was a pretty basic action martial arts script that was basically reskinned into a Snake Eyes movie. Sounds about right. Like I said, I watched it. I actually watched it on a flight, and the flight was pretty empty. There was nobody beside me, so I could kick back and kind of enjoy it. And I don't remember a fucking thing about it. I remember the headphones. Well, the headphones were fine, but the volume coming out of the thing was really bad, so that's probably why I don't remember any of it. I might have zoned out. Might have been looking out the window quite a bit. I don't know. I just like watching movies on flights because it's a quick way to kill time. Like at a 5-hour flight, you watch 2 movies and it's like, hey, you're almost there. So I find it's a good way to kill time on a flight. But anyway. JJ's Trek sucks, and here's why. And there's a second one. There's a sequel to that video called A Star Hop into Dumbness, which is talking about, Into Darkness. Bandit also hated that in the 2016 nonsense movie, they are deep in unexplored space, and there's a super huge license for Federation Station there. Yep, me too. Look, here's our Yorktown Station, and this asteroid field, or this mysterious nebula. Let's go through the nebula. Oh, look, there's a planet. And what the fuck? Yeah. Distance issues in JJ Trek are always a problem, but it was still the best of the new Star Treks. Yeah, Star Hop into Dumbness. There it is. Thank you, Fleetpaw. You the man. Nobody. Okay, I'm going to do a poll right now. There's 29 of you here. Who actually opens up these links in a new tab and watches them after the live? I'm just curious. Gary says, hey, Captain Batman or Superman, just changing topics. I'm a Batman fan. Or say, hey, Batman or Superman, I'm just changing topics. I'm a Batman. Okay, when I was a kid, 100% Superman. Now that I'm older, I still like Superman, but I think Batman's pretty cool. If I had to pick, Superman, I think, probably. Batman's a little bit too... It's too overrated these days. Fleetpaw, Admiral Sylvia plays Devil's Advocate, Star Trek Into Darkness. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you shared that. Those reviews are fucking funny. And that's the one where she's got the little devil horns and the pitchfork, and she's like poking me every time I'm being an asshole. And she tries to play devil's advocate for JJ. It just doesn't quite work. There's also we did our Star Trek 2009 review. I think that's on this channel. It got banned on the Trekyards channel, and I had to re-upload it, but I had to download it from the original link, and the quality's kind of shit, and it's just Fleetpot. Can you find the Captain Foley movie review, Star Trek 2009 with Admiral Sylvia? If you can find it, post the link. That one makes me fucking laugh every time, and it's a shame that it got pulled down on the Trekyards channel because of copyright issues. It was up for years, then got a copyright claim, and wasn't viewable in like 80% of the countries around the world. So, I re-uploaded it to the Captain Foley personal channel, and it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's looked at it or touched it. Well, I don't say people haven't looked at it. They've watched it, but nobody's touched it on YouTube's end. JJ's Trek is not Star Trek. It is just a tribute. It's not a tribute. It's a parody. You know, Galaxy Quest is a better Star Trek film than 2009. 2009 is a parody of Star Trek. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. Galaxy Quest is a better Star Trek movie. Bandit. I like Captain Thunder and Captain Marvel. Nice. Cosmo. If you think JJ Trek was bad, check Ghostbusters 2006. Answer the call. I enjoyed aspects of that as well, but yes, that was kind of stupid. Bandit says Batman and Superman epic, but we are so oversaturated with them. Paul Hitchcock, I like Star Trek Beyond, but I wish Edison had been a real alien that had a grudge against the Federation due to an unexpected consequence of Federation policy. Edison, as former Starfleet, is too easy. Yes, and a waste of Idris Elba. I can't say people's names tonight. Idris Elba. Oh my God. That guy. The more I say it, the worse it gets. Eldris Elba. For fuck's sakes. You know who I mean. Gary Kyle, I'm a cringe fan of Star Trek Into Darkness, but it's because of the vengeance. Okay, I can enjoy the JJ films, but I have to look at them as either Star Trek parody or not Star Trek films. They're just action with like a Star Trek skin on them because they're not Star Trek films. Idris Elba. There you go. I've never had a problem saying his name before until tonight. I think I might be having a stroke. Idris Elba. There you go. Olam Drab. I think there is a lot of real estate between canon and parody. Bandit says the all-girl Ghostbusters cost 180 million, but looked very cheap. I think a lot of the money was embezzled. I mean, possibly, but probably went to like the cameo appearances for Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. Would be my guess. Fleetpaw had to do some hunting, but Star Trek 2009 review with Sylvia. Thank you. For the love of Christ, go watch that, guys. Go watch that one. And the Admiral Sylvia plays Devil's Advocate for Star Trek Into Darkness. Go watch those reviews. They are funny. I enjoy those ones. And yes, Fleetpaw, every time I try to look up my own video, it's hella hard to find. Even after tagging it with all the proper keywords, I don't know what it is. But like I said, it got copyright, not striked, but copyright claimed on the other channel. So, and it's not the best quality video-wise because I don't have the original files for it anymore. So I had to download it off of YouTube after it got hit with the copyright claim, which you can still do. But then when I re-uploaded it, it just doesn't look or sound quite as good as it could. But whatever, it's fine. You get the point. So. Devo77X. So I take it if the '09 movie stars crossed over with Strange New Worlds, you would not like it. I think it'd be fine because Strange New Worlds is also not Prime Universe, so it works out fine. Why is Strange New Worlds not Prime Universe? Well, because they showed up in Discovery. And it's a Discoverse, fucking clearly. They have tried to divorce themselves from that, and Strange New Worlds is much more in line with Prime than it was, than Discovery ever was. So I give them kudos for that, but it's still not the right Enterprise. There's no way they go from that Enterprise to Kirk's Enterprise. I'm sorry. So whatever, it would be fine. It'd be fine. Fleet Power, I just went into the playlist and found it. Yeah, it's how I have to do it half the time. Yeah, it's a hard one to find. You can't really search for it. Gary Kyle just saved it to watch later. Thank you. Which one? Which one did you save to watch later? You gotta watch them both. Hopefully you enjoy them. And I apologize for the quality. That's when I first started YouTube. That's before Trekyards existed. Like that's a couple years before Star Trek existed. Yeah, that's great. No, it's a couple years before Trekyards existed. So I apologize for the quality and shittiness of the video. My God, my brain is not working tonight. It's quite fucking obvious. Bandit says, what is the future of Star Trek? What is the future of Star Trek is after the Kurtzman crap all ends? Another renaissance of real Trek or more garbage? Who knows? Willem Drab, sexist want nuts. See, my brain's not working. Sexist went nuts. I'm sure they might want nuts too, but went nuts and our dicks. They might want dicks too. But I just don't know if there was any chance of rebooting Ghostbusters not in like 1980. Gary Kels is going to watch the 2009 review. Okay, good. But I think the 2000 or the Into Darkness review with Admiral Sylvia is a better one. But they're both funny. I don't know. Go watch them both. Watch them both, please. I'd appreciate it. And I cover all the other Star Trek movies in that playlist, and I also cover the Star Wars movies. And I haven't done a movie review in a fucking long time. I think I should redo the formula and do more because I really enjoy those ones. Wow, things change, man. Anyway. Cosmo. Star Trek IP value will crash and will get picked up by a smaller company, but we'll get back to the prime timeline we all know and love and continue 10 years after Voyager. That'd be awesome. Or do the Lost Era correctly. What a day. I got a busy week. Had the surgery thing today. Tomorrow I got a live to do and a phone call. Oh my God, important phone call tomorrow morning early. And I got to get up for that. And then Thursday I have an appointment at 3 in the afternoon for my CPAP machine. Friday I don't have anything to do, which is great. And to top it all off, I've had to people a lot this month. There's a lot of shit going on last week and this week. And then February 20th. I have to go for jury duty. Will I get picked for jury? I don't know. The fuck? I'm almost 50 and I've never had to do jury duty. I gotta go down into the courthouse for the whole day and I don't know. I want to say something like I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna divulge everything I hear. You're disqualified. Thank you. Can I leave now? It's like, I don't want to. So that's my February 20th. I'm just going to waste my whole day at the courthouse. Will I get picked for a jury? I don't fucking know. Bandit says, I believe Lily from Star Trek First Contact was your favorite character in your review. My favorite character? Yeah. Yep. Sure. Yep. Devo77X. To me, Strange New Worlds is like Stargate SG-1 episode Mobius. SG-1 goes back in time and changes everything. At the end of the episode, they notice a difference from the original timeline. O'Neill says, close enough. Pretty much. Yep. Paul Hitchcock. I think it's interesting that both reboots of TOS miss the point when it comes to Spock. Star Trek 09 is what if Spock was always angry, and Disco in Strange New Worlds is what if Spock was kind of silly and emotionally immature. Yeah. Just did it. Just did what? What did you just did? Cosmo, just say you think you have COVID. Feetpaw, ooh, jury duty. I had jury duty, and the day before I had to report they canceled it. Oh, fuck, that'd be epic. Brah. I don't know. We'll see. First time, too. Trek or not, jury duty is modern slavery, being forced to do something against your will. Yeah. Peter the Kako. Maybe the suspect will be illogical and make your choice easy. If it's a short, like 1 day trial, and I get to, I don't know. We'll see. General Grievous. Most jury summons, at least in the U.S., have an option to opt out if it would be a financial hardship with you not being able to work. Not sure if you have something similar in Canada. We do, yes, but it won't be a financial hardship, so I can't use that. So, Bandit says, LOL, jury duty. I have been old enough for that since I was 18 in 93, but never was called until 2009. Been called 4 times since, but never had to go. Oh, Gary was talking about jury duty. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I'm not looking forward to that. It's not exciting. I'm not looking forward to my phone call tomorrow morning. I'm not looking forward to my meeting or my appointment on Thursday. I'm not looking forward. I don't like people. I don't like leaving the house. I don't like doing these things, especially when they're all stacked up together in like a couple of weeks in the same month. Ugh. So anyway, Peter Lukaku, it's always good to try something different. You may enjoy it. Sure. I'll take a book and read until I get called, and then I'll answer the questions like an idiot. And they'll think this guy's an idiot. We don't want him. I don't know. You get paid for jury duty. You get paid for jury duty in Canada. You do that? Yes, we get paid for it here too. Olin Drab, I think Strange New Worlds kind of actually captures Spock, not really being settled yet, like in The Cage, where he shouts and cries and tries smiling a lot. Literally the first Trek made ever. The women, the women, the women, and then the little vibrating planet. It's like, yeah. Paul Hitchcock, might I recommend watching the Pauly Shore movie Jury Duty in preparation for your potential service? That's a movie I haven't thought of in forever. I did watch it once. I make that joke all the time, Bandit. Close the circuit. What? Yeah. Hi, Lola, how you feeling, sweetie? No, Precious, I'm not talking to you. Sit down. Lola, you feeling okay, sweetie? Oh, yeah, I know. It hurts to move, doesn't it? Oh, my poor puppers. Still hilarious. It is, and I make fun of that joke all the time. Well, no, I don't make fun of that joke. I make a joke out of that scene all the time. Close the circuit. General Grievous, if you had no other choice, would you rather be stuck with Rolaren or Detmer if you were stranded on an alien planet? Rolaren. Rolaren. I think she has a soft side at least. Detmer's just a... Yeah, Rolaren. What's that tell you? Olaf Job says, as a Marine brat, I don't mind clear instructions. I have a question, though. When you close a circuit, that's turning it on, right? Or when you close it, does that mean turning it off? I think closing would indicate, like, turning it on. Like, you close the circuit to activate it, right? Because I know people that say, close the light switch, which means turn it off. Which I've never... What? Anyway. Fleet Pod. 12 Angry Men is a good one to watch before Jury Duty 2. Just like Final Destination before a plane trip and Final Destination 3 or 4 before going to an amusement park. Or Mayday before any trip on a plane. Peter Lukaku. Spock is the only Starfleet officer that can look at the tricorder facing away from him. I know. Fucking dumb. General Grievous. Wow, I'm checking my pulse. I think it's the first time the captain willingly picked Rolaren. LOL. It's true. It's true. It's true. You see little glimpses of her like smiling and having a soft side. I don't want anything to do with Detmer at all. Bandit, stranded with Rolaren or Detmer. That sounds awesome. I'm there, dude. Paul Hitchcock. I think a case can be made for the Strange New World Season 1 example in the 10th episode where we see Pike era Spock and then Kirk era Spock. But the second season, I think they went off the rails. Okay. Stop snoring. Sorry, I was just getting loud. There you go. That's a more comfortable position. Still gonna snore, but not as loud, so it's fine. I say that, that's just as loud. Oh my god. Nurse Chapel from Strange New Worlds for me. She is hot. Oh yeah, Jess. Oh my, I can't see people's names tonight. Jess Bush. Jess Bush. Jess Bush. Jess. What? Jess Bush. Yes. Top notch. Closed is connected, which means on. Yes? Okay. Default 77X. I had a custom shirt made that says, I survived the eugenics wars 1992 to 1996. And it was the Reliant under it. I was in high school when the war should have happened. Yeah. Yep. Fleet Paw, I know, right? General Grievous? Olam Drab, if the Switch were big and physical, it would make more sense. Bandit says, you have a problem with Rolaren like with Emily Coote? Oh, I can't stand Rolaren. She's just a bitch. I just can't stand Bajoran women in general. They're all kind of... Plus, the fucking wrinkles here, the nose ridges, they always look like they're... They always look mad, even when they're not. I can't stand Rolaren. Peter Lukaku, I love the snoring. It's putting me to bed. Till I snap people out of it. General Grievous, Captain, permission to stab Bandit with the lightsaber for mentioning Detmer. Permission granted. Use all 4 lightsabers, please. Olam Drab, I don't think they went off the rails. I think they kind of cruised because everyone got sick and stuff. Awesome t-shirt. Yeah, I gotta get one of those made now. That's awesome. General Grievous, Jesh Bush is more if you're Sean Connery. Jesh Bush. Yes. Sean Connery. Bandit, shouldn't Chapel be played by Rebecca Romaine too? Yes, we made that joke too. Ah ha ha ha. Olam Drab, I would mock your enunciation if I could type, Captain. It's just tonight. A lot of times I don't have any problem with pronunciation, but I don't know what's happening in my head. I think there's a lot on my mind. Like I'm worried about this call tomorrow. I'm worried about a bunch of other stuff. It's just, I apologize to you guys because you shouldn't have to put up with this shit. Olamdra, oh, never mind. See, I'm even reading the same comment again. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Fleetpaw, Weslow Raren. I can't say names tonight. Wesrow Laren. Oh, fuck me sideways. Wesrow Laren redeemed in Picard season 3, though. I mean, some people say yes, but I no. She shouldn't have been back in Starfleet. First of all, that just annoyed the shit out of me. After what she did, there's no way that she would have been back and in that position in Picard. I don't buy that for a minute, but whatever. Ro Laren was a better character than Wesley Crusher. Sure. Paul Hitchcock, Angry Bajoran Women, sign me up. One of them is Kai Wynn, sign me out. Bandit, no way. Emily Coote, forever haters. Okay. Fleetpa, you're entitled to your opinion, Bandit. Yes, as wrong as it is. Everybody's entitled to be wrong while they're here. General Grievous, Sam should cast Captain Foley as a Cardassian gull during the occupation. He already hates Bajorans. He'd be a natural to cast. Gary Kyle, take a breath. You're okay. You will be okay. What is it? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Or in through the mouth, out through the nose. That doesn't work. It's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Yes. Bandit. The Bajoran chick from DS9 was cute in the pilot with her longer hair. Then they cut it to make her look like a man. Bajoran chick from DS9. The pilot. And Kira? I never found Kira attractive. Now that I'm older, I can appreciate the character more, and yeah, and the actress is phenomenal. Nana Visitor is a phenomenal human being, so I have a better appreciation for Kira now. But Peter Lukaku, I think Pike should have a separate show just focused on himself. Strange New Worlds. What's Pike cooking tonight, and who's coming over? Guess who's coming to dinner? General Grievous stabs Bandit with 4 lightsabers. Trek or not, Ro was much better in Picard season 3. Much better than what? Bandit, Foley as gold to snot. Olam Drab, also, Strange New Worlds channel, or chapel, reminds me so much of my ex. Of course it does. Of course she does. And Peter Pike was one of the cast lists available in pandemic stuff. Ortega's partner died. It was all not good, and it was a hard time. Yeah, I found out about that like quite a bit after that. Ortega's real life husband died. He was a huge Star Trek fan too. He was they were so excited when she got the job. They were actually Deep Space Nine fans. They were watching Deep Space Nine, I think, at the time. Like going through on a rewatch of it when she got the call, and they were super excited. And then having him pass away just kind of sucks, like that. And she kept filming, so. Nana Visitor, Major Kira rocked. I did like Dax more. Yeah, you have to like Dax more. General Grievous, why was Wesley Crusher in Picard season 2 Will Wheaton, not Wesley? I don't know. Fleetpot, Nana is a vixen. She was so excited when she found out Lower Decks was going going to DS9, and she got to revisit Kira and work with Armin Shimmerman again. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, son. I think maybe I should, yeah, we'll see. Pierre Lukaku, Bax was the only woman in modern Shrek not to have a tight suit. And? What's your point? Gary Kyle, do you have favorite Star Trek books you can recommend? Like novels or like reference books? I would say check out my video a week from tomorrow, my first episode of Shelf by Shelf. If you're looking for novels, I highly recommend the Vanguard series. It's about Vanguard Station. Enterprise shows up in the first one, and it's just very well written, very good characters. And there's like at least 6 or 7 books, probably more at this point. I have the first like 6, maybe 7. I don't know. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I got 8 Vanguard books. Also, some other novels really stand out. Like Section 31 is a good. I know. But Section 31 is a TOS one, and it's really good. Crossover is another great book. There's a Voyager, or there's a 4-set. There they are. You're gonna make me pull out fucking novels, aren't you? Hard of it. That's not the son of a bitch. Fucking son of a bitch. This one's great. Starfleet Year 1. The first 12 Daedalus class ships. Captains vying for position to command them. I love how this starts out. Starfleet Year 1 is unrelated to the events depicted in the television series Enterprise. You know why? Because that's not fucking Prime. This is. All right, so these ones are the ones I was going for here. Let me just pull it out. There's 4 of them. It's a series that is awesome. All right, so it starts with Star Trek Invasion, First Strike, TOS book. Next up is Star Trek Invasion, The Soldiers of Fear, TNG. Followed by Star Trek Invasion, Time's Enemy, Deep Space Nine. And ending with Star Trek Voyager Invasion, The Final Fury. You put all these son bitches together. See that face back there? You see the face, don't you? Right there. That one goes there. And this one goes there. There. Son of a bitch. Hold on. It's all one picture. It's about the Furies, which are not furries. Furies, which are like demonic creatures. And it ties all these generations and shows together and makes one big picture. Like there's the eyes, there's the mouth. See the fury and the nose, the eyes, and then snakes for hair. And it's all, these are phenomenal books. A great story that ties in all of the series. So highly, highly, highly recommend. If you don't recommend it, you're wrong. It's fine. I'll put these back now. Making me pull out my books. Jesus Christ. Worst kind of people. Glad they can't hear me, but god damn it. I'm gonna annoy me. Asking questions like I owe them answers. How dare they? Like honestly, the gall, the audacity of them. It's pathetic. Gotta put on a nice face and be the nice guy and show them all the things. So I'm back. So those are some books I recommend. Let's see. Are there any other ones? Any of the Shatnerverse books, honestly, those are all pretty great. General Grievous, I'm sad the Star Trek game Nana and Renee worked on several years ago got canceled in development. Yeah. Oogie. Olem Drab, I could always identify with Kira. She had to fight, ended up having to try to organize, be responsible, but she tried being shouty. Gary, there's a lot more books, but like I said, check out my Shelf by Shelf series, because when I get to that shelf in particular with all of my paperback novels, I'll have a lot to say, because there's some good ones down there. Hated they killed off Captain Rios. Would have been cooler to have Q resurrect the Enterprise D for Picard to use manned by Rios holograms. Would Starfleet allow Picard to keep the D? Don't know. Fleet Pilot, Shattered Mirror, Myriad Universes, and the post TNG and Voyager books, Death Before, are really good too. Peter Lukaku, you going to bed or are you doing downtime TV? You sometimes like to. Oh, I never go right to bed after a live. I'm always up till about 2:30 or 3 a.m. anyway, so I'll be watching some more Space Above and Beyond. Maybe get like another 2 or 3 episodes in. Bandit, the Warship Voyager episode of Voyager was a better Mirror Universe version of them than the DS9 one. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Living Witness is the name of that episode, and it's freaking great. Peter Lukaku, I have Bridge Crew on Meta VR. I would love to join your crew, even if I'm the sim that's vacuuming the carpet on the bridge. Paul Hitchcock, novel-wise, most of the stuff by Peter David is pretty solid, and Joe Haldeman novels were good. David Mack is solid. His Mirror Universe, Sorrows of the Empire, and Rise Like Lions. Yes, also Judith and Garfield Reeves Stevens, they do really great work. So Gary Cal says, I will check that out. Thank you. No problem. I hope you enjoy them. Paul Hitchcock, also anything by Judith and Garfield Reeves Stevens is solid. Prime Directive and Federation top. Prime Directive is fucking great. I got the hardcover up there, and The Lost Years as well. But that's by J.M. Dillard. But The Lost Years is a really good book. General Grievous, what do you think of the new comic series that has Cisco coming back? I think that's really fucking epically cool. I wish they could do something like that. I wish they could actually get Avery Brooks back to do that, because I'd like to see Cisco back. So, Eric Martin, after university, I can't bring myself to read for fun anymore. They burned me out. That's sad. That's really sad. General Grievous, do you have Star Wars novels you'll show? I do. I got a whole bottom shelf of Star Wars novels. Well, it's not full of Star Wars novels. It is full of Star Wars books, but the novels are less than a quarter of what I have um, for Star Trek. I mean, where is it here? Lando Calrissian Adventures is really good. X-Men Rogue Squadron is good. Tales of the Bounty Hunters. The Han Solo trilogy. You know, the EU before it got shit on. Yeah, there's a General Grievous. I'll tell you the same thing. Watch my shelf by shelf series, because when I get to the Star Wars stuff, you're gonna enjoy it. Willem Drab. Oh, you found Above and Beyond. I did. You're the Kako. You need proper light to read so your eyes don't get tired. You're not wrong. Fleetpaw. Diane Duane is a great Trek author as well. She did Dark Mirror, featuring the TNG crew in the Mirror Universe. Deanna was a psychopath, Worf was a slave, and there was a dolphin named Hawaii. Actually, I'm reading the it's downstairs, the IDW TNG Mirror Universe comics, all compiled into one volume. It's really good. It's really good. Bila Kako, I have a book light that isn't too bright. It actually works well and puts me to sleep after about an hour. Perfect. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. Oh, I bumped that's why it's looking funky there. It's supposed to be like that. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I think I'm gonna go downstairs, take Lola downstairs, carry her downstairs because she can't really walk because she's gonna pop her stitches if she goes downstairs. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm gonna call it there. I'm getting a little tired. I was up early this morning to get Lola to the vet, and I gotta get up early tomorrow for this stupid fucking phone call. But will I be back tomorrow night for another live? Well, yeah, we're doing our Trek Versus at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But even maybe tomorrow night. I said night because I'm going to be saying goodbye. Get it? Also Thursday, Friday. I'll be back. You'll see me. I'll be back for one of these. If you guys really care and want to come back and see me, I'd appreciate it. So anyway, until next time, I'm Captain Foley. You know the routine. I'll catch you guys later. Eric Martin throws in $5 to end out the night with a have a good night. Thank you so much, Eric. Much appreciated. Those super chats mean a lot to the channel, and I really appreciate all of you guys. So anyway, have yourselves a good night, and I'll catch you later. They love me. You love me too, but this captive audience now gives way to this captive audience. So.